Why you gotta wait till you start the show? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on, come on. Yeah. I see y'all coming in. Pretty king. See him now. On the team, Hey, I might seem a little dark. I'm outside. I'm chilling poolside, eating me a Danish and drinking a cup of coffee. That's what I want to do for my birthday today, so I'm doing it. I want to speak to y'all about a couple of things. I told y'all that I will be giving y'all a gift. This is a gift to those who's not going to buy my book. Also a gift to those who going to buy my book. All right, let me see, can I get into this? I had brought it up. Right. I told you guys that I was going to give y'all the first chapter. It's called Gang Related. But before I go into that, oh, what's this right here? Candy Gayla Jones, today, birthday. Thank you for the super chat for the birthday gift, Mama. Elon, thank you for the birthday gift, Elon. Yo, all birthday gifts, all birthday donations, Big Gene 10 on Cash App. Or you can Zelle The number 201-969-6168. That's Savoir Faire. That's my company right there. But it's Big Gene. I appreciate all that. All birthday Cash App shout outs and everything like that. I appreciate the people who appreciate me. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna come on the live today because they know it's my birthday. They always want something free. And know I'm gonna call them out. But anyway, yesterday in my old parole office, 3 guys came and assassinated a parolee. Now, that's some bullshit. Because parole officers are trained with some of the best marksmen in the state. Let me say this, parole officers are trained with some of the best marksmen in the state. And when they had the police Olympics, the parole officers would always win in the marksman competition. Rifles, guns, the whole 9 yards. Because you got to realize we had those backwood parole officers who go hunting that live from upstate. So it was crazy. And some of them worked downstate. But we had the best marksmen. For those guys to come to the parole office and kill a dude on his release date to parole, they had to want him real bad. I mean, real bad. That's just like you going to the police station and a dude coming out being released from court or released from the police station, and you say, F it, we gonna go get him. We don't care where he at. That's personal. That's extremely personal. Shout out to Miss Bessie for the birthday cash app. Hold on. Who else? Shout out to Chantel. Shout out to Gino Mouton for the birthday cash app. Gino, thank you. Appreciate that. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get to this 1 second, y'all. Shout out to 5 Diamond for the birthday cash app. Appreciate that. Okay, Candy Girl Jones. So that was some real brave shit. That was some real brave, real crazy shit. But they're gonna catch them. I don't care what kind of mask they got on. They're gonna put that satellite on them. Gonna see what you in the Mount Haven, unless they live close in walking distance or something like that. They're gonna put that satellite on them and gonna follow those guys. You understand? Because the state is responsible for that guy's safety coming in and out of the parole building. So that was real crazy. How everybody doing this morning? I know people didn't expect me. Some people did. And like I said, Antonio, thank you for the birthday shout out. I'm definitely Khalib out there in Indy. Thank you for the birthday shout out. I'm going to read this part of my book called Gang Related. Now, when you're in the music industry, a lot of the record labels and the people came. Happy birthday, Big Gene. Real deal, better than Holyfield. Packing 2 steels. Get out of here, man. You got to read it, man, on the live. Stop it, Antonio. You got to read it, man. You got to read it. No, I don't got to do nothing. It's my birthday, Antonio. Did you know that? Yeah. But anyway, shout out to New Orleans out there. My first love, Miss Doris. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in that part of town. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love 'cause you ain't around. I can do that. It's my birthday. Anyway, shout out to Lady D, Princess D, Queen D. My first love, D. My first love. You're every breath that I take. Let me stop bullshitting on my. Yo, anyway, y'all. That was some crazy shit that they did. That was a hit that somebody paid them either a lot of money. If 3 of them went, that was a hit that somebody paid them a lot of money, or dude had probably did something to somebody family member, and they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait till you get back on the block and get the moving. But trust and assure, they're gonna find out who it is. I don't give them guys 30 days on the street. Because whether y'all know this or not, that satellite shit is serious. The satellite shit is so serious that they can look at times and dates from the satellite and follow each one of those guys from the parole office till they get to their car or whatever transportation they took, get the plate number from that car, get their pictures from every camera in that way. Then because you have on a mask, it's still a thing called facial recognition. They'll get your eyes from one of those cameras, beam in on that just your eyes because you got to see, and they'll narrow it down. But anyway, let me bless y'all with this. Let me bless y'all with this chapter called Gang Related. I've watched the music industry change for the 3rd time. There were no more interest in groups like Brand Nubian, Poor Righteous Teachers, and Public Enemy that was once highlighted in the music industry roster. A person like Grand Puba, who at one time considered a hip-hop star, was a fixed around guys on our block. He was one of us, Slick and the Family, in the 12th Street Posse. I could say Grand Puba and Mike G Love that fish and shrimp from James and Slick Fish Store located on 112th between 8th and Morningside Avenue. Entertainers like Hammer and gangster rap had begun to fade out before Pac and the Notorious Big's death. Tupac I Get Around song and video laid the foundation for hip hop and music until the invasion of the shiny suit man. Now it was about the bling, the bag, the broads, the jewels, the cash, and how naked you could get a big booty girl to shake her ass. It was the music, it was in the music, the videos, and the culture. More to view, that's MTV. Better to eat today, that's BET. And visiting hours at 1, that's VH1. All began promoting street gangs in their video shows. Let me stop right there. At one time, MTV, all those networks who did videos would not let people throw flags up, throw gang signs, nor would they let big booty girls showing the crack of their ass in the videos. None of that thong shit and all that stuff like that. Candace Shops, Parker Love. Thank y'all. Hey, honey butter. Censorship. Bad Boy all right, okay, in the video shows. Bad Boy began losing a street persona that the Notorious Big gave to it. Puffy, now the name P. Diddy, after diminishing the shine, he was now partying with one of the top crews in the country. They were straight out of Motown. Wolf had made their introduction first to us in Atlanta, Georgia. This crew was not like the Same Game, Best Out, the Final Four, or any of the party promoters and entrepreneurs back in Harlem. At first, they had me wondering, were they a music label or a gang? Maybe some of both were from my perspective of what this group was. They were much different from any of the guys that I have seen before around P. Diddy. For the first time, Puffy Diddy dollars wasn't spendable around these guys. Demetrius Flannery, aka Meech. Big Meech is what they called him. This was my second encounter with Meech around Diddy. When we arrived in the once Motor City capital of the world for the Showdown in Motown extravaganza, Mike Tyson was fighting Andrew Golota with the undercard of another Brooklyn Knight, Jab Judah. We were still ringside when we wasn't walking around through the crowd to make sure everybody saw us. This was Big Meech town. Meech standing about 5'8", 165 pounds, a brownish light complexion, male, black, man with braids in his hair with a welcoming disposition. He wasn't like most entrepreneur brothers from the street. This being my second introduction, Meech made me feel like family. I didn't know much about him or his crew, but I could tell a boss by the way the people around him appeased him and his every command. The way this man addressed him, the way they watched and watch what he said and adhere to his beck and call. I thought he was the reincarnation from back in the Mali Empire. All these guys had diamonds and gold pendants around their neck. The insignia on each of every guy and girl had a chain that read BMF. black mafia family. It was like his brother and him, and they may remind me of Massa Musa and Salaman Musa from the great empire of Mali. They called his brother T, better known as Southwest T. How's that reading, y'all? Y'all like that? Come on, it's my birthday, man. Come on, y'all. Do y'all like that? Give me a thumbs up or something, man. Let me know y'all like what I'm doing. I can stop. I can stop. Y'all getting the free chapter. I'm trying to see. Honey Butter sound good. That's all. Chuck Jeffries, what up, boy? Sukani, Sherry Rickett. Y'all like it? Somebody let me know something. I ain't getting the comments ain't coming in fast enough, man. It's just us. Man, what up with you, boy? Stacy Washington. Do you like it, Stacy, though? Chuck Jeffrey, what up with you, bro? But do y'all like what I'm reading? Got one thumbs up. I'm not going to read it unless I get 10 thumbs up or something. Y'all can cut it off. It's my birthday. Jesus Pizza just said thumbs up. Okay. Elon said thumbs up. Chuck Jeffrey said thumbs up. Al Jackson, what up, Al? Out there in Chicago, that's my boy. Al went and picked out a car for me, you know what I'm saying? I told Al, yo, I got getting this car out there in Chicago. My man went up there and test drive it for me. I'm coming to pick it up. Thank you, Al. I appreciate you, bro. Parker Love said, that's nice, Gene. Keep reading. Candy Shop said, keep reading. Thumbs up. Okay, I got it. Monique threw me some hearts. She ain't threw nothing, nigga. Let me put my hearts in there. Fuck a thumbs up. Thank you, Monique. I'll tell you about the bourbon after this, man. Renee Thomas said, love it. Okay, thank you. All right. I said, it was his brother and him, and they reminded me of Massa Musa and Salaman Musa of the great empire of Mali. Massa Musa, for y'all don't know, he was the richest man of all time. Mountains, you know, all his coins and everything was made with gold. What y'all don't know, we come from a rich, and we was great. They put all this thing in America. It was George Washington and his papers and the people around him, the Masons and the Masonic people that want to destroy what blacks had done all over the world. Massa Musa, his brother Salaman Musa, was an engineer. He made 2,000 boats and shipped them out all over the world for black people, and his people could live all over. They went and took technology. They went and took building skills all over the world. Y'all don't hear me, though. But y'all didn't come to go to school anyway. Y'all want me to finish reading this, so I guess I'll finish reading it. They called his brother T, better known as Southwest T. His disposition was laid back, operating as an architect and building planner. Meets the governor and the general of the crew. They were building one of the top music labels, and they're showcasing their street credentials. They had brothers leaning on dudes. I didn't want to say bloods, so I said brothers leaning on dudes. They had cats running in packs. I didn't want to say crips, so I said cats running in packs. And they had God deliverance. That was GD's, Gangster Disciples. Acronyms. This was unheard of. Craig Mack once had a song that hit the top of the charts, Flavor in Your Ear. They different from all over eras where it was all they different people. They had different people from all over everywhere. It was you heard it. This is what you heard about BMF. It was flavor up in here. There were a few music artists that they were close to BMF. Young Jeezy. They were working to make Blue Da Vinci a household name in the hip hop community. P. Diddy was helping them make their transition into the music business by working behind the scenes, getting doors open for them. He made the connection with jewelers that kept BMF looking like they owned their own gold and diamond mine. P. Diddy embraced Mitch's friendship. His way of showing it was to introduce other recording artists, music executives, Jacob the Jeweler, Meech, and now giving P. Diddy the blessing of the BMF soldiers. See, this is where the problem came in. When Meech gave Puff that blessing, and Puff had already had a crew of street niggas around him, even though they was cool, it one day was gonna clash because of Puff. Meech assured him at this point in his career, he never had to worry about any opposition, especially Suge Knight. P. Diddy was happier than a fun boy in a jailhouse of Menzies. You think he about happy right about now? Yo, Chuck Jeffries, why you shaking your head, man? Honey Butter, stop reading until we get the likes up. Honey Butter, I don't care about nothing getting the likes up and everything. I just want people to like what I'm doing. If they don't like it and they don't show it on the thing, right? They don't like it, they don't show it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging nobody to like what I'm saying. I just want to see on here that I'm doing a good job. Is I doing a good job, y'all? I was right on the tour bus when Meech vowed to protect Diddy at any cost. This is where I got this from, and I took it back to the block. I bought 50 bottles of 1800. If y'all know the 1800, the gold, if the silver wasn't out, I don't think at the time. I bought 50 bottles of 1800 because I got it, this from Meech. We was doing a block party. And so the block party, everybody got, you as a boss, you got to show your shit. Yo, I came out, I had my jewels on. I had 2 bottles of 1800. When those finished, I would go get 2 more bottles. I was doing my thing. My boy Remy, yo Remy, am I wrong? Remy, remember this Remy? Remy ran into, he was so drunk, that nigga was running and ran dead and smack into a parked car. That's how lit he was. I was taking 2 bottles, and this is the 1800 at the time that had the cap on it. When you turn it up, you'll get a shot out of it. And it was like a shot glass. And I stole this from Meech. Meech will say, no lips, don't sip. Man the fuck up. I heard that from him on the tour bus. He had a tour bus, me and Puff was on it. We was riding around Detroit with him. The 1800 brand tequila. It was Meech It's what Meech said as he passed the shot of 1800 brand tequila around to all the members on the bus. That toast was like the Taikat. That's the African Ethiopian Orthodox celebration that marks the baptism of Christ. Oh, that boy, that boy's a genius. Oh, Lord have mercy. Could you tell how smart that boy is? No, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have fun on my birthday. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm still at my brother's house, stuck here, still at the crib, chilling. Oh my God. Angel, like you said, 1800 E. Yeah. The African Ethiopian Orthodox celebration that maps the baptism of Christ. Check this out, y'all. There was nothing Christ-like about this orienting. The angels had fallen long ago. Now Damien, Diddy, would manipulate their services. That led to the death of Anthony Wolf Jones. Did you guys enjoy that? Now I need to know, did you guys enjoy this? Shout out to my man at hold on. Hold on 1 second. One second, y'all. While I'm doing this, y'all could be getting the likes up, or y'all could be hitting me up with the thumbs up if you like what I just read. If you like what I just read, y'all could be hitting me with the thumbs up. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second, please. It's my birthday. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all something else. All right. My man Lame at the podcast out there in Australia, good brother, just gave me a happy birthday. Yo, 50, these people with the gummies, they trying to get at you, bro. They want to give you a percentage in the company. And right now, gummies are making a whole lot of money in the industry. And I know you all about making that money. So get at me. I sent you a message already. I don't know if your people going to give it to you or what. But holler back at me, man. Don't let the only time you get in touch with me or we get in touch with each other, it's because of this documentary shit. You know what I'm saying? It was your people that tried to flake on me. And you know I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let me look up here and see is any questions about the chapter that I read that you didn't understand, that you want to know? Because I won't be reading another one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this book out like when I said November the 13th, because today a copy of it is going to this book editor, not editor, but this book publisher in London that that I was introduced to. So in the interim of that, you hear me? So in the interim of that, I'm I might have to hold off on the release of it, because if they could put this book out and they take it, that's going to make the other two books go higher, or they're going to end up taking the other two books. So as far as the other two books, y'all better jump on it like a fat rat in a cheese factory. No, I just gave, they just needed, honey buddy, my book is not finished. I got one, I'm writing my last chapter now, but they wanted 3 chapters of it. So I gave them that first chapter and 2 other chapters. Chrissy from Maui. Hi, Chrissy from Maui. Aloha, ay, aloha, ay. Jalen, what up with you? So now I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. That's where I'm at with that. I'm just reading birthday shout outs and stuff like that, y'all. All right. Yo, the economy is bad. I know the economy is bad because last year about this time, I had crazy people on my chat just throwing money at me, saying happy birthday. Hey, man. Mimi, Miss Monica from Homer, Alaska. Hi, Miss Monica. Nah, I told people I was going to come on my birthday. Oh, I'm going to have a nice dinner. I'm not eating nothing else today until it's dinner time. Pharaoh blood forever. Yo, Pharaoh turned 46 today. I remember them days, Pharaoh. Jalen 1212. Thank you for the birthday super chat. You know, YouTube gonna take a third of that. Oh, Honey Butter, put up Cash App. Can you put up to Cash App Big Gene 10 or Zelle Big Gene 201-969-6168. That's Savoir Fair. That's the company. Oh, Miss DeCat, Miss that Kinsey, that Kinsey. She said she really enjoyed it, and thanks for sharing that with you. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Pharaoh, I got gray hair too, but I'm 62. I don't dye my shit, bruh. I'm letting my shit come in the way it come in, bruh. I'm keeping my hair lining by using that bandana oil and just brushing my hair. Don't want to lose that. Oh, you like my shirt? Oh yeah. Yo, this is Dickie. And I just, man, I paid probably like $10 for this shirt. You understand? Then I had my tailor throw the silk down the side of it right there. You understand? It ain't no $10 shirt no more. No, I don't. Yo, it ain't for nobody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for nobody. I guess Honey Buddy don't want to put my 201 number up there like I asked her. Oh, you got the Jordan special? Yeah. 201-969-6168, Honey Bunny. Thank you. Thank everybody for the birthday shout out. Thank everybody for the birthday wishes. Now, I'm gonna give y'all another gift. Is there anything that y'all want to know regarding this whole um thing that we went through together regarding Big, Puff, or the music industry? Because I want this to stop being a part of my life. Yeah, I got a lot of gray hair on my beard. I just cut this down. May cough. That's what a 62-year-old man's supposed to have. Yeah, but you have a lot of gray in your beard. And Black Jed, salute Black Jed. Is there anything y'all want to know? What comes up, I'm going to tackle it. And Honey Butter, since I think you're the only one in here that I've seen, could be other people, just can you highlight or send me, text me what they want? No, I don't want to play games. I don't play games, Honey Butter. I left my games alone. Paul Laverne, thank you for the cash app on the birthday blessing. I'm going to read them off as soon as they come through. Yeah, get up there. Okay. Oh, Kyra Pinker, she said, you still fine as wine. Oh, like a little smooth bourbon, Kaya. You know what I'm saying? You know, you take a little sip of the bourbon and you feel it, but it goes down nice and easy. I just told you 62, Jamie. How old are you? You know? Oh, angel light over darkness. Okay, I got you now. Appreciate you. Bring the light to my darkness. Somebody say, ooh, I got you, light over darkness. 7 days a week. Yeah, well, Jamie Butcher, I read the first chapter of the book, Jamie. They want to see me? Okay. That way, I'm trying to find some place to sit. Yeah, we got our own, and there's some good fish out there too, y'all. How about that? Is that better? I'll just take that off. Is that better? You don't get the ambiance? So I'm waiting for the questions now. Honey butter, I just think your ass just wanted to see me. Let me get these phones together. All right, y'all. So it's a lot of stuff going on. And if y'all don't have any questions, I could start my day. If you have any questions, if you want to know anything, I told you I was going to tell a story about Biz Markie. God bless the dead. Big Mark was a good dude and everything like that. But like in the music industry, sometimes people get caught up in some dumb shit. Like a lot of people thought that when Big Markie caught that $150 on his face, that it was because dudes was trying to rob him. They was not trying to rob Biz Markie. Trust and believe, they was not trying to rob Biz Markie. And it was one dude, I think it was Haitian Jack. He may have thought they was trying to rob him and everything. That wasn't what they was trying to do. They was trying to kidnap Biz Markie ass. And they was trying to kidnap Biz Markie to bring him to an individual uptown that he had stole some music from them and gave it to Naughty by Nature's producers. I'm not going to tell you the guy's name because of the fact that he's changed his life, he did his time, and he's doing his thing. But he caught that $150 because Dusman was trying to kidnap him to bring him back to the dude who he had stole music from and gave it to Naughty by Nature. Ain't nobody never told y'all that shit before, huh? It's true. Very much true. And the dude is a real good friend of mine. Angel Light over darkness, Angel Light. Angel Light over darkness, Angel Light is a member, y'all. Go Angel. Angel Light. Angel Light over darkness is a member, y'all. Angel Light over darkness. Angel Light over darkness. Angel Light over darkness is a member, y'all. Made me do all this hard work on my birthday, Angel Light over darkness. Ah, thank you for your membership, mama. Mimi, Miss Monica, to you. Okay, okay, Mimi, Miss Monica. Is there anything y'all don't want to know nothing so I can leave this right now and don't say nothing? I ain't got to make up nothing. I ain't got to say nothing. What do y'all want to know on my birthday? I'm your genie. I'll be a genie today. The magical genie. The motherfucker you keep rubbing in the bottle and pop out on your ass. So I'm asking you. I'm asking you. What do you want to know? I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever be a movie. Yo, bro, but if you go through my life story and my life history and the experiences, the people who I've talked to, the people I've been in front of, yo, it's a hell of a movie. Like people didn't even know who Sweet Honey in the Rock is. Do anybody in here? Come on, please. But just do me a birthday gift. If you ain't cash apping me, if you ain't sending them, you could participate. I got about 150 people in here, which is a good crowd. You could participate. Let me see the first 10 people that knew who Sweet Honey in the Rock was. When you finish your kitchen, Miss Shelley, I'm gonna come cook for you. I'm just gonna come cook for you, Miss Shelley, when you finish your kitchen. I want to show you. Oh, look, Mimi said no clue. Wow. Look at, oh my God. Ailey, no clue. Oh, normal radio said vocal, nah, they was a great vocal group that's better than that. Renee Thompson. Mimi said she can't remember yesterday. Mimi, you can't remember yesterday? Abigail, the truth. Thank you for that cash app. How in the hell do you cash app? Cause I want them damn books signed. See, you can go to Cash App or you can go to Zelle or you can go to PayPal. Put in PayPal or Cash App, just put the description of your address and the $60, and I'll send you the book if you got the Cash App. If you don't, you got to send a money order to my P.O. Box 884, New York, New York, 884, P.O. Box 884, New York, New York, 129. Somebody said, I don't know. I was born in 91. Yeah, the money order still exists. I got my man out there in Philly, Al. All they do, and him and Mark Robinson, that's all, not to shoot them down, because they old school gangsters. All they do is send money orders. They don't fool with none of that technology where motherfuckers could go in your bank account and rip it all off. They keep their money in their mattress or under their pillow at their house. They sleeping on knots of money. Them niggas so Daddy, I need some money. Hold up, I gotta go hit the mattress. Honey Butter don't even know who Sweet Honey in the Rock is. Oh my God. Yo, they got a bunch of red, big ass hawks be flying around here. I know who Sweet Honey in the Rock is. That was my first bodyguarding job at Carnegie Hall. Yo, let me just I told the story in my first book. I was working for St. John's Cathedral. I had my chauffeur's license. You know, when I went and got my license in New York City, I also just took the test to do the chauffeur's license. You know, I want to be prepared for anything. I wasn't a bodyguard. I did security back in St. Louis when we had the groups Dynamite Disco and Future Shock Music Production. Now, and doing those groups, you know, you learn how to do security. You learn how to deal with people. You know what shit happens when it's about to go down. Because St. Louis and Wellston always been wild. Jalen, I wasn't saying that for you. Don't get mad, Jalen, please. I don't want nobody to get mad on my birthday. I always got, ain't no love in the heart of the city. Everybody in New Orleans don't like me. Ain't no love in this part of town. So I don't need you mad at me, Jalen. Oh, nothing but love. Thank you. Mm. Damn, I forgot my coffee over there. Mm-mm-mm. So now, Sweet Honey in the Rock is an old spiritual gospel contemporary uh 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 uh, acapella, and sometimes they use their own instruments, you know, like the bongos, congos, tambourines, shakers, to make the music. This was in, I think, around 1987, 88, around in that time. Some of y'all wasn't even born. God damn, Gene, I was just stealing my daddy lawns. Made cough. Those are my my three specialties that I could cook: collard greens, macaroni cheese, and sweet potatoes. Mary Mary said that was her born year. Lauren said I was born here in '69. Well, anyway, let me get to the thing. So I'm out there, and they didn't have security. So they was doing a show for St. John's Cathedral, Manhattan Valley Youth Program was sponsoring it at Carnegie Hall. And when I'm telling you, the dude said, "You know anything about security?" I said, "I know everything about security that you need to know." He said, "Can you drive?" I said, "Yeah, I drive and I got chauffeur license." He said, "I want to give you this job this evening." And I said, "What job is that?" And this at St. John Cathedral. He said, "I want you to bodyguard and make sure that the women from Sweet Honey and the Rock are safe and they get back to their hotels and the place good." I said, "All right, I'm good with that." So I picked them up as they drive. I was their security for that day. I got the program for that day, and I still had a program. And they was doing a show, and a lot of them had passed on. And one of their daughters was a part of the show, and it was at the Steinberg on 135th Street. I went to her. I took my time. Me and my aunt Joe, my mama's Jan Robinson's sister. We went to that program just because it was Sweet Honey and Rock, and there was none of the original members there. But one of them daughter was there. I took the program and I told her daughter, "Hey, I bodyguard your mama at Carnegie Hall. They signed this program for me." I was thinking about getting new members to sign this same program on the backside. And if not, I just want to show you what your mother gave me. She had like I was a chicken with my head cut off. And you know how my dudes are. My dudes are. You know how them studs are. What's the acronym? What's the acronym for studs? What's the acronym for studs, y'all? Somebody gonna help me? Nobody know that. No, nobody know what studs mean. God damn! The chat ain't smart on my birthday. I don't have the smart people in the chat today. Angel, you ain't getting in trouble. Maurice Taylor. Thank you for that cash app, Maurice. Hold on, this is my dude. He just called me for my birthday.
Hey, Gene, what's happening, man? Happy born day.
Yeah, well, yeah. MREC, I got you on the live, man. I said, yo, I looked at the phone and I seen that you had called me for my birthday. I said, let me call my man back. He called me for my birthday.
Yeah, that's all I was calling for. You know, I don't call you for nothing. I never called you for $1. Never called you for a favor. But you know,
you gotta go through all that shit, MREC. God damn.
No. I just
damn, Rec.
People don't know. Like, I don't just call you.
Yeah, but you ain't gotta say it, Rec.
Well, look, happy born day.
Oh my God.
You was live.
You ain't gotta tell, motherfucker. Rec, good looking, bro. Appreciate you.
Definitely, man. Enjoy your live.
Yes, sir.
Hit me later, man.
Yes, sir. All right, well. Yeah, STUD means something else. Still titties under there. Yeah, I think it's what it is. Still titties under there. They gonna kill you, Jay. Somebody getting on to me. Somebody said sacredity, transferability until demand. Nah, it's still titties under there. I'm going with that, Jamie. Jamie Butcher. Hold up, this is what Jamie said. I'm going with mine, Jamie. Still titties under there. Jalen. I'm just having fun. Yeah. So, you know, her being a stud, him being a stud, him, her, my dude, as I said, my dude, stud. Come on, you don't do that. You probably wasn't even born. Your mother blessed me with that and blessed me to go on to be, because they were saying, you're the best security personnel that we had on this tour. Your attention, you're making sure that we all right. You did an impeccable, a fabulous, or any other words that adjectives they could come up with on the job that I did for them. It led me to go on and start doing security in New York City. And this was in '88. Angel Light Over Darkness. I love me some tomboys back in the day. They grow up to be beautiful women. Caring, sharing, knowing how to have fun. She just better not know how to wrestle better than me. You ever had a girl that could wrestle better than you? I used to have a girl thought she was from New York City. Evita Duarte Perone Davis. She used to think she could beat me, man. I say, Evita, stop. Now I've taken judo. I took 2 years of judo. I took taekwondo from Cedric Malone. I boxed under Vinnie Smith at the Salvation Army. Used to box over at Herbert Hoover. You understand? And back in St. Louis and Wellston. And I used to say, Evita, stop it. You cannot beat me. She would run up on me and do like that. I was like, Evita, please. You know what I'm saying? So one day she just ran up on me and stuff like that. And I took her hand and I did like this, and then I swept her feet up under her and flipped her, boom. And she hit her back, she laid on the ground. You're like, I'm a girl. I know. Keep yourself in the position of being a girl or woman. Play too much. But you always want that girl that got that in them. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, back then I was much skinnier. I was about 215 pounds or 210 pounds at 6'7". Chuck Jefferson. Oh, you a girl now, huh? Lauren said, I'm broke today, but I'll get you next week, Gene. No, don't worry about that, mama. I'm good. Today is the day. This is the only day out the year that I celebrate and do what the hell I want to do, go wherever I want to go, be what I want to be, just have fun and just thank God for life. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know that have left here and went and transitioned on to the next universe or wherever we have to go to that we don't know or we don't recognize. But it's a beautiful thing to be here. You understand? The sad thing of it is that, you know, the people that are here with you don't know how to enjoy life with you. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Marcia Robinson. Gave me a nice fish dinner last night. So now, that's what got me into the security game. Sweet Honey and the Rock. And from their blessings, I've been able to endure all the craziness shit that's been in this industry. And I appreciate them. My PayPal is just like it's Big Gene 52. My PayPal, honey butter, is Big Gene 52. If you said people ask for my PayPal, is Big Gene 52. Sean Blackwell, appreciate you, bro. Any more questions, y'all? I'm giving y'all an hour or two to ask me anything. All right. I'm going to go a step further. You could call in for the next 10 minutes. I'll take call-ins and I'll answer calls. For the next 10 minutes, that's 201-969-6168. 201-969-6168. You have any questions? If you don't call, and I'm gonna let you know, if you call with that bullshit, I'm not gonna answer no private calls. You understand? If you call with that bullshit, the whole chat will get your number so they can show you how much they got, they give a fuck about me. Because they gonna call you and harass your ass all day, especially if you do this shit on my birthday. So if you a troll, just know if you call me on that bullshit ass number, you gonna get it. And my phone gonna let me know if it's a Google number and all this other bullshit. So you may not just want to call. Like Honey Buddy say, please turn your TV down. Laura Williams, you want to see me dance? Ain't no music out here for me to dance. Columbus. Yo, who this?
This Sean Blackwell.
Blackwell, what up with you, boy?
Hell, nothing, chilling, man. You know, I just called in real quick to just say happy birthday, one, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, and hey, more importantly, man, I was just curious, since the turn of events has taken place and, everything has come to pass, have there been any, let's say, popular or celebrity individuals who's reached out to try to make right with what they know was wrong about what they said about you?
Well, Un always did that. Al B. Sure always did that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else until this third book come out, because I've let a couple of secrets known that nobody really knew about in my third book. You know what I'm saying? They might come at me and say certain things. A lot of people not going to come up because they are fearful that I might repeat it or say something on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I got niggas who got full podcast shows that know all the stuff that I've done and what I've been doing. Fat Joe. I put him on blast. We talked about
that in the past.
You know what I'm saying?
What we talked about, but we talked about it.
Right. Fat Joe is one of them. He got a whole podcast show. There's a lot of people with podcast shows out here that know me and know what I was doing back in the day, keeping the front of all these parties safe. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they get to their cars good. Making sure that if they had people that come in town and they felt like something may happen to them, I'm going to put Big Gene to you. Ain't nothing going to happen to you. So none of them feel like that those conversations are necessary for the people to know about.
Yeah, you've been a blanket to their fraud.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And not that the fact of the matter that I was trying to blanket them, I was just trying to protect them and make sure they get home to their families.
Right. What you always have done.
Yeah. Sean, I appreciate you, bro.
Man, number love, man. Hey, I'm gonna be in a certain area, without saying, in a couple of months, man. I'm gonna expose that white cheddar Gouda macaroni and cheese on you, boy.
Here we go again, Sean. Here we go, man. Why all these chat? Why all these guys wanna go against the master?
That proper product out there and don't think ain't nobody else the only one. You only one with it.
All right, Sean.
I can't defeat that pineapple tea. Yeah. I've been born it, but
Yeah. Yeah, what they think about that pineapple iced tea I put you on, Sean?
Hey, man, with that Jose Cuervo Blue Ava, man.
Yeah, they going crazy over it, right?
Man, crazy, man. I had to lean back from it, man. I'm about to get diabetes. Yeah. Hey, man, number 11. I'm going to hit you back on the rebound.
Sean, do your thing, bro. All right, peace. Thank you. Later. Danielle White, thank you for the cash app. Danny girl. All right. Call in just like Sean did, man. Let's have fun. Let's you talk about, ask any questions that you want to know. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go to these other podcast show and ask about Gene Deal. Gene Deal is right here. Ask him yourself. Ask him yourself. Straight A Juicy, 34. Straight A Juicy say, happy birthday. Charmaine, my health is good. Yo, listen to me, Charmaine. Listen here. Before we close the pool, I'm going to work out in this damn pool, and I'm just going to do a workout video in the pool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a workout video in the pool. You know what I'm saying? And my health is good. I can lose some weight. I need to lose some weight. Yeah, I know that. I'm on Slim Slow. All right? Is that okay? Elam Painted. I'm saying, what's the chances of editing your cooking with Big Gene videos and putting the recipes title? Yo, that's what I'm gonna work on. I gotta I gotta get this house together. I want to get this house together that my parents left me. So it's a big ass house. It's on a quarter of an acre of land. It's got 7 bedrooms. I want to knock some walls down, make a big ass kitchen. I just want to make a big kitchen with a long ass island. I don't want no kitchen tables or nothing like that. I just want an island. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can put some chairs on each side of it. I want like 8 chairs on each side of the island or more. You know what I'm saying? And where I could cook and do all the things that I want to do and do a show from the house right there. And I just want to have like a cooking show because my book is going to be about men. No, I can't tell because they're gonna try to steal my idea. You know what I'm saying? But my book and my cooking book is gonna be the what my show is going to be about. And then I can still talk about hip hop shit that's going on, shit that I knew about and everything like that. But it's going to be mostly about, you know, introducing us to our recipes, you know, from our grands. But thank you for that information. Oh, Ellen Della from I think Ella Pass, or was it Ella Pass? I think Ella Pass. They twins out in Colorado. They sent me a whiskey glass set that was for my birthday. That was, oh my God. It was, and they tilted glasses. Step up your game. All right. They tilted glasses. It's crazy. Thank them out there in Ella and Della. I met them together, so online. So I still say both of their names. And may God send up to his blessings as she send them down to us for the passing of her sister. Yeah. Yeah. So it's Della is the one who's in heaven. I don't know why you're forgetting that. Ella sent me the glasses. And oh my God, it was one of the best gifts I ever had. And I feel for her because as her having a twin, I know half of her is gone too, but she's so spiritually in tune and intact that we all gonna always make Della's name live on. You know what I'm saying? On my show it is, because once I think of Ella, I'm gonna automatically think of Della. My daughter always hit me with, what do you want at this point for my birthday? And then gonna smile about it. What do you want at this point? What a cash at? What a stash at? Nigga, pass that. Nee. I hate people talking about, you got everything. I ain't had them glasses that Ella sent me. Now, I ain't had them. Thank you, Ella. Yeah. So they scared to call? Hey, Gene. Canada here. Want you to know on your birthday. On your birthday, would you be able your books to Veterans Bar? I'm out where they can listen to your books on the internet through that site. Talk to you soon. All right, I'll get with you out there. I'll call you after this, okay? The Veterans Bar app where they can listen to your books on the internet through that site. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right. Hey, Big Gene. Dane Lynn. Hey, Gene, rest in peace, D'Angelo, who passed away. Yeah, I knew. I've been in the studio with D'Angelo one time, but D'Angelo was a good dude, young dude. Never know. Laura Williams, what's Puff doing on your birthday today? Remembering how he did D Ferg, because D Ferg died the day after my birthday. That's what I hope he did. Remember how shitty he treated D Ferg. Because D Ferg died the day after my birthday. D Ferg was a true Harlem legend. Jalen says he could do the voice for my book. I spoke to Miss Pleasant early this morning. She said, the Pop-Off Show TV. What's poppin', birthday guy? You know what's poppin', Miss Pleasant. You've been around 35 goddamn years. You ain't no young girl no. Woo. Hi, Miss Pleasant. Oh my God. Yo, I meant to go tell y'all about this. This dude, Rob Bucks, and my man Grip, Big Money Grip, they did a song called Clinic. I put on a clinic and they got Cheek Luke in it. Y'all gotta go check that out, bro. Tell a friend to tell a friend on internet. Go, that shit is, yo, that brought hip hop back to where it's supposed to be at. That track brought hip hop back where it was supposed to be at. I've been trying to work my man Pete and them out of California, Kings of Kings, to get these cats a deal, bro. But now the music industry, you know what I'm saying? They know that if a dude don't want to sign over his stream and sign over this, they want you to sign over so much shit, you might as well go independent and get rich off your independent shit. But they still holding the radio, they holding the music video people hostage because they give them ad money. That's why we ain't hearing the real rap that's coming out right now. There's some cats out here that's doing real rap. Go check out Rob Bucks and Big Money Grip. Nigga, if I'm lying, bruh, try to slap the shit out of me. You may draw back a nub, but it'll prove to you that I'm lying. Go check them out. Nigga, brother, sister. Darren Chambers. Damn, Darren, that's the biggest gift I got. Good looking, Darren. Darren Chambers said happy birthday. Next to Miss Bessie, that's the biggest gift I got. That 50 balls, Darren. Appreciate you, brother. That's a good look. But anyway, Miss Pleasant, been through thick and thin. She's the only girl that I could call, you know what I'm saying, that she'll just hop in the car. And when we was down in Philly, we could be Philly, DC. If we in the tri-state area, she coming to the shows. And like, listen, backstage smoking with Big and them having fun, always jumping. She went on tour with us. She jumping double dutch with Adina Howard and all the rest of the girls because they was back there. Them Total, Adina Howard, all them backstage jumping double dutch and all this other stuff. Smoking weed. What question do Angel have? Send it to me, honey butter. Yeah, shout out to Pam, her sister. Her birthday was 10/13. Libra gang, gang, gang. I hope y'all tell some of y'all who watches me and watches paperwork that I couldn't get on this show. It would not let me come up on there. So we're gonna have to do a test run so I could come up on there because I don't know what he did or how he did it, but I couldn't come in there. It would not let me come in there the other day. Let me tell y'all some real funny shit too. This nigga never calls me at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. The nigga paperwork called me at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I said, motherfucker, what you doing up? He knows I get up and I start writing in my book. That's the best time for me to write. It's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I just get up and I just start writing. I don't brush my teeth. I don't wash my face. I just start writing. You understand? That's my clarity. This nigga called me like, yo, bro, what's up? You all right? Everything good? He said, man, I don't know what made me get up. I let the dogs out and I put on that Dolce Gabbana cologne with the crown on it. I said, yo, I got that same shit right there. He said, I put it on there and I'm thinking about Angie Stone. I was like, nigga, didn't you tell me you was gonna let that go and move on to something else and do this and do? He said, but I don't know why I'm thinking about Angie Stone so hard. To the point where I put on the same cologne that I had when I went to her funeral, this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. And I'm like, I'm like, this nigga must be high. I 4:30 in the morning. I'm thinking about Angie Stone. I'm putting on the same cologne. I don't know if I'm home or I'm gone. I don't know what this nigga did. That's my dude. You know what I'm saying? That's my mother. That's my brother from another mother, man. Because anytime when you come to a nigga town and he holds you down, you understand? And he ready to go from 0 to 100. If anybody try to fuck with you, you got to fuck with cats like that. Salute out to Paperwork all day. But he called me that morning. And boom, I wrote something, went back, sleep, seen on the feed early that morning. D'Angelo had died. I texted him and he looked it up. He said, yo, that's where that Angie Stone and all that shit came in at. I said, either she was trying to tell you something, or you just like that cologne. Well, anyway, somebody said, did I have any regrets? About what, honey butter? And who made that statement? Do I have any regrets? I'm trying to figure out. I don't see it on the screen, honey butter. 313 Evans. Happy Libra birthday. Damn, she gave me a lot of presents and all that. Angel. You gotta have some regrets. Like sometimes it's a financial regret because, but it started a long time ago. That's what y'all don't understand is that, you know what I'm saying? If I had shut my mouth and never said nothing to Miss Wallace and came doorman and left that shit alone and not go to anything, I still would have been in the industry some kind of way. But that wasn't God's plan for me. And that's who not as a man. You understand? I've taken a financial burden as far as all the money that I could have gotten, but you can't count what you could have gotten. You understand? Because it makes up in other places and other things in life. You understand? A lot of deals was cut down from me because of dude. So that is what it is. You can't get that back. But the people that I've met for doing the right thing, for saying the right things, for telling the truth, you can't take that away. You understand? I met some crazy motherfuckers on the internet. No ifs, ands, and buts. But I've met some people that touch my heart. And that's a beautiful thing. So, do I have any regrets? Yeah, I got some. I hope I answered your question, Angel. Light over darkness. What judge ruling yesterday? I don't know. Listen to me. I swear, if people don't hit me with it, I'm not on the internet looking for shit or going through shit like that. People hit me with certain shit, and then I go look it up, and I see who's saying something, and I tell y'all, I get a lot of stuff. I look it up and stuff like that, but if I don't know it personally myself, I get it from Honey. That Hennessy girl, and I get my shit from Ticket Tape. Ticket Tape TV. Them is the thoroughest motherfuckers I know on YouTube so far. You ain't got to go no further if you're listening to them, especially if they talking about a certain subject. They tell you unbiased shit. Other people could get mad at me because I'm just speaking on what I look at and what I hear. And I'll die with that. I have not heard neither one of them people say nothing wrong. Even when, this dude went at me and talking that crazy shit about me the other day, and I'm gonna speak about that on my show tonight, on my Gene After Dark tonight, because I'm not gonna be doing too much of nothing. May go to dinner or whatever like that. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be lit. I'm letting you know that. I'm gonna do a Gene late after dark. You understand? And I'm going to talk about, a lot of this shit that people are saying are going at about this Jonathan Hahn or whatever like that. Go ahead. Yeah, Ticket TV. I don't know why I said Ticket Tape TV. It's Ticket TV. Greatest show on earth. I like the way how that brother breaks shit down, and then he'll check your motherfucking ass. I love that shit. That nigga will check your you bitch ass nigga. Love it. Yeah, Lauren Hill. Yeah, I fucks with the real. Ain't too many of them cats out here like that. I don't disbelieve. Yo, listen to me. I believe, I don't want to get off on this shit on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I fucks with Henny heavy. You understand? I met Henny personally. You know, her smile, her grace, everything. I sat right next to her in the courtroom. Let you know, man, we wasn't in that courtroom. I know she a little young, you know what I'm saying? I know she a little young. I know she a little young honey buttercup thing. I'd have been, yo, Henny. I'd hit it with that one liner. I've been like, Henny, you may not be into making dreams come true, But I would just be so happy if I just could take you out to dinner and just look in your eyes and talk and talk and talk to you for the rest of the night. Oh, oh, Big G. Oh, Big G. Your ass too old for me. It's my birthday. Look at Stings. Yo, stop snitching, Sting. You stole that from J-Lo. Nigga, I put my own twist on that. Yo, you learn the best game from a woman, nigga. You ain't know that? You ain't know that, nigga? You learn the best game from a woman. I told you I come here to have fun, man. Enjoy this situation. Enjoy life. Life is too short. You don't even know. You understand? I want to tell a woman, yo, stop bickering. Let's get out the NOLA and make love. Cause ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in this part of town. We gotta get out to New Orleans. Doris. My goddamn nerves. See what's going on. Hope. My old girlfriend Hope hit me up. Thank you, Hope. She said, happy birthday. Hey, hope is never by accident. Oh, that was me saying that. She just said happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Hope. I appreciate you. I didn't never send you that text. I had sent you a text, Hope, saying, no, it's never by accident. You said you must have called me by accident. And that was in July. And I say it was never by accident, but I never sent it. I just sent it on my text. Thank you, Hope, for remembering my birthday. Hope was one of those girls. She's about 5'10", 5'9", long, cold black hair, drop dead gorgeous, three duckets motherfucking in the bucket. Oh my God. The nigga that married her got a winner right there. You know, she was always a good girl. A good girl. But sometimes the good girls get away. All right. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Hope was gorgeous. Still is gorgeous. Probably I haven't seen her in probably 15, 20 years now. 15 years or something better than that. But she was, oh my God. Winner. She remind you of Pam Grier. Yes, that's exactly who she, complexion, the hair, body. She remind you of Pam Grier. String, the producer. I'm trying to get back with String, the producer, saying. Calling a man gay in 30 years. Let me put this up, String. Calling a man gay that passed away 30 years is diabolical. I'm starting to think these people just don't want to be the only one, so they project so they could say, not just me. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I hear you, String. What fucked me up is, girl. Nah, I'm gonna say that for the night, so I could blame it on the alcohol. Yo, String, I'm gonna say it. Yo, String. Yes. You ready? I'm going with you. All right, right now? All right, listen here. I gotta cut it short. Me and my brother gotta roll out. Thank you for all the birthday gifts. Thank you for the birthday wishes. If you see this, you understand. Make sure that you uh, put a thumbs up for my book, the opening chapter of my book. Uh, 2, it's my birthday. Put in a birthday wish. And remember, where the cash at? Where the stash at? Nigga, pass that. Yo, it's been Big Gene, man. Oh, listen. It's been Big Gene.